Unreal. Is this even real life? Alright, so this is running. Plenty of carbon dioxide. We still have some steel. We're gonna do a dirt check. 254. That we're still stable, and then coal 257. We're going up on coal. That's it. We're very stable at this point. These produce 750 grams per second, right? So let's assume we're just doing one of them, right? If we're just doing a single petroleum gen, 750 times 600 divided by 1,000. 450 grams, 450 kilos of polluted water. So one of these running constantly 450 kilograms per cycle. Right? So with both of these running, we're making, what did I just say? 400, let's say 450, right? So that's 900 total. So that's one electrolyzer and a half, which is enough for 8 dupes. 8 dupes and some change. So with both of these, we cannot support all of our dupes yet. With this right now, we can support, what is it, 8, 8.5, 8 and another half electrolyzer, so 12 dupes. Alright. So this is going to be, no, a side project pretty much, just to keep filling these up. We should obviously make sure that we get these in. Because the day will come. Oh my god, these pips are going crazy right now. Yeah. How close are we getting on the first? Oh, the first ones are all going to be happening here. The first ones are actually going to start growing. I'm a little worried about temperature still. Coming in, 16, coming out, 28. Are we cooling it enough? That's the question. 470, 72, 43. Yeah, it's going up. We're not cooling enough. Oh, now it's dropping down to 470. Sorry, 470. 47. It's oh, it's kind of weird stable. $48.2. 47.4. So this aquatuner, so one aquatuner might be able to handle this. I'm worried that if I add another row on top, it's not going to be able to handle it. Because, I mean, that's 4 more ethanol refineries and, ethanol distillers and a refinery. But yeah, so far this seems to be doing just okay. Dude, these pips are cruising right now. What is happening? Okay, automation wise, we're gonna get rid of this. Hey, we got steam over here. What's the temperature in here? That's fine, that's hot. And the rest we don't really care about. Is this getting hot? It's getting a little hot, right? We'll just put some regular cables here instead of insulated. That should solve that. Looks like we have a little bit of backlog of lumber already. About 8 some tonnage. That was put in a little faster than expected. I guess if I have them do nothing else, right? They're actually getting stuff done. Still have 300,000 units of fucking lumber. Oh my god. Might as well. Oh, this one's even not even oxygenated yet. Just realized that. Is the temperature good though? I think we cooled everything down, right? Yeah. Oh, why? You should be unlocked. And then you can be deconstructed. 4.6 tons of polluted dirt already. Alright, let's go look. What can we do with the polluted dirt? Wait, we can create polluted... Oh, shit. We can feed it to sage hatches. Oh my god, we can get our sage hatches off of the fucking dirt? But I feel like the better option is still what me said, is to go maybe this route. I mean, you can literally turn that into polluted oxygen. $366... 600 kilos of this. How much are these giving off? 333 grams. Hold on. Need my calculator again. Alright, so we say 333, that's grams. So let's do this in kilos. So 0.3 times 60. 10,600. So it's 180 kilos per cycle. We're doing this times 8. So we're doing 1.44 tons of polluted dirt per cycle. That would be 2 sublimation stations. $396 kilos per. Okay, so we could run 2 of these. So we could make about 800 kilos of. We're gonna do about 800 kilos of polluted oxygen. Alright. So oxygen production. Deodorizers. So we need 8 of these. 8 of these. And we get oxygen out. We get oxygen out. And we get clay out. And we make that clay into straight up ceramic. Oh, we need coal for that too. Hey, Cordy, what's up? Forgot that we need coal for this though. But that's okay. We should have the dirt to make the coal, to make the clay. So this is where the difference comes from, right? So we can make the ceramic, and then ceramic we can just crunch 1 to 1 into sand again. And that's just the polluted dirt. That's not even talking about the water we're dealing with, right? Yeah, I know. That's how it goes, though. It's like there's not enough Oni streamers, you know, for that not to happen. If you know what I mean. Alright, how many seeds we got? Just 1? Okay, maybe I'll bring this down to like a 7. Maybe we'll calm down a little bit. Apparently 7 is not enough. Go back down to 5. Do I need to start giving you guys like chores or something to work on? Like, is this the part of the game we're at where you guys are not busy enough anymore? All right, so let's think. We have this polluted dirt. Do we have the sublimation station? What is that under oxygen? You tested some stuff. 26 tiles with a ton. Wait, what? Oh, gotcha. For like polluted? So I could turn this into clean water and literally use that for oxygen. Right? Yeah. No, I got it. I just had to like think, right? So we can use this for polluted water. We can also use the polluted dirt we're getting from the ethanol distillers because we don't really have another use for the polluted dirt. Right? Like, what else are we going to do with the polluted dirt? I mean, I have two options. I can feed it to the sage hatches instead of the dirt, right? So then we save dirt. And we get about 1,440 kilograms of polluted dirt a cycle if these are constantly running, which eventually they will, right? That means we can feed 10 hatches. That's a lot of coal, right? Or we could do polluted dirt sublimation station into polluted oxygen at about, so with that we can run about this thing twice, so that's either 800 or about 1,200 kilograms of polluted oxygen, and then do the sand trick, but then we need coal for that, right? So we do this into deodorizer gives us clay. Clay goes 100 kilograms of clay plus 25 car gives us 100 ceramic, and then the 100 ceramic we can crunch it to sand. That is one option. It's definitely more effective than the other option I have, which is would destroy like 50% of the mass, because you can't destroy natural tiles by themselves, or can you? I don't. Is there a way? I mean, sorta yes. I mean, sorta yes and no, right? Like these ones are still doing dirt. These ones are all dirt. And these ones up here are gonna be just for water. So yeah, I mean, we got dirt. Like we got dirt. We're living in dirt. We're dirt happy. I got one more. We can do that. Yeah, this is accelerating a lot now. I mean, pips poop what 20 or 21 kilos. It's something like that every time they eat and poop, right? Which isn't bad. So you need 7 pips for 1 sage hatch. But we could just feed them the polluted dirt if we really wanted to. Because I mean, what other option do we have, right? So it's either we make oxygen out of it and make sand, like go the oxygen sand route, or we feed them to the sage hatches. Oh, we have the sludge press too. We got more polluted water out of this. And what polluted dirt? No, what is this? Oh, this is mud. I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah, so a third of the lumber we're producing is going to be polluted dirt. And we don't have fishies, so we can't feed them. I mean, this is all produced by, so this is all done. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out, like, what am I going to do with the polluted dirt, right? Do I turn it into oxygen? Do I turn it into water? I mean, water once again is oxygen or power, right? Like whatever we want to look at it. Oh, we got ethanol for free? Sure. I mean, it's like almost nothing, but kind of would like these ones swept, because I don't know if there's any metal on the ground. Yeah, archers are way too strong, because they give you everything, right? They give you water, they give you power, they give you polluted dirt. It's like nerf pips. Clay's gonna get right on that. Clay's gonna be like, ah, you called it, you wanted it. We'll nerf pips. Okay, alright. So we have this water. We have this water. And we're gonna be producing enough for 8 duplicants already. This got planted, so this can be next. We need to find a usage for our other water. I mean, it's obviously not power, because we don't need power. We already are producing 4K flat here. Is it time for a living hub? I think it is. I think it's time to find a permanent living solution for our dupes. Oh, I wasn't talking about like how many trees you need. I was talking about how many pips you need in a ranch for the sage hatches. Sage hatches are 140 and pips poop 20, so that's 7. And then it's something like 2 point something trees for a full ranch of 8. So like we have a plenty down here, and I think I have like 3 disabled on each ranch roughly. Yeah. So 2 points, make it 3. These ones are I'm just farming straight up. I'm not seed splitting, bro. Not happening. Stop trying to get me to abuse the game. I'm already abusing it too hard. Look at this. This is abuse. Doing all the things already. Okay, we got the power spine here, though. Our dupes are not really doing anything, so why don't we get them busy again? Ooh, where did I just end up? Alright, we're gonna be done with this. We're gonna be done with this. Don't look. Everybody dies. Oh, game lag. Hard. Oh, gotcha. I was like, I thought you were trying to tell me to get out. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. How are we doing heat-wise over here? Oh, it's cozy. Look at this. 48. Yeah, it's a little hot in here. But our water coming out is 24, so that's really good. You know, the only thing that really sucks in this run is the only plants we have that take water are pinch of pepper nuts. I'm pretty sure. Right? Because spinal grub fruits don't. I think, yeah, I think the nosh sprouts will take ethanol, so, well, that's an option. But yeah, the pinch of pepper nuts, I think, is the only ones, right? You need to start seed splitting. Why aren't you seed splitting yet? Hey, we dug in here, that's good. Yeah, I mean, this is going way well, I would say. We still have one more aircon that we can deliver here. So probably start putting in the bin over here. I mean, our lumber is going down, but I don't think it matters. Alright, you guys have nothing to do. Why don't you build some letters? Okay, okay, hold up. I'm seeing critter eggs here, okay? And I don't like it. I mean, look at me yesterday. I streamed for what, 4 hours doing this shit? That's all I did yesterday. Like, I felt bad yesterday. I'm like, should I even like download those VODs and should I even try to upload them to YouTube? I'm like, because it's like, I did this for 4 hours. It was boring as hell, right? I mean, you know, I think it's more about like being able to hang out with people from time to time. So like maybe don't look at it as like, you know, you're trying to pump out like large amounts of content, but more about like, you know, the people that you hang out with, like us for example, they would come by you too. They'd come say hi. We'd run into each other again. We'll just run into each other in your stream. Alright, we're gonna... So, I'm not gonna put anything underneath here because I still probably want to use this for probably more shenanigans farm, right? But I'm not opposed to building like a living module here and leaving a little space up top. So maybe this will be our living module. And it's not gonna be that big, but I mean we'll have to see, right, what it looks like. For now we'll just put a ceiling on it. Oh, that's fair. Yeah. Okay. So let's think about this, right? Private bedrooms. What have we learned? They're huge. 24 tiles. That's insane. But maybe we can make it all the way over here. Maybe we'll put a door in here somewhere. Right? Like, I don't know. Put a door there. Make it a triple door, because we're fucking weird. I don't know. Maybe we'll bring these closer. I mean, I feel like at this point I have the power. I can do whatever the hell I want, right? Like, I can do this, right? Like, I feel like we're producing 4K right here. Like, these are never... Like, even even in the middle of the night, nothing's happening here. Like, our power is not going down. Because we're reducing 4K. Not worth it? I mean, I got the space. Look at space over here. What do you mean not worth it? Okay. Maybe we'll cancel some of this stuff. Maybe we'll go over here first and figure out where our line is. Ooh, our line is right here. Ooh, that sucks. Ouch. Our line is right here. It could be more trees. I mean, I think we're gonna have enough trees. I mean, if this is enough for 8 and this is enough for 16, we could essentially go to 32 with this whole thing. Have one pip and one tree in each room. I mean, okay, let's look at it, right? So 24 tiles, right? How many trees can we fit in there? Two comfortably, right? Two comfortably. It'd be one tree right here, and it'd be one tree right there, right? That's a comfortable tree layout, right? Beds take up space. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, they do. They sure do. Make them sleep on the floor to make the space for trees. Okay, in all fairness, I love trees. Here's my thought though, right? This took a long time to get to this place. Um, so I really don't want to do this again, if you know what I mean. Like, I mean, look, we have the room. We could literally put another one of these below this. Like, nothing is stopping us, right? But like, it gets to the point where I'm like, how much water do we need, right? Because I'm now that this is running and I'm producing enough water for 8 people essentially, I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do with this water? Fuck dupes, go trees only. Kill all the dupes and just live off of trees. Automate the whole base so that we don't need dupes anymore. And this is just a water production planet that nobody lives on. Yeah, if I use metal ores, right? But like, if I run out of metal ores at any point in this run, right? So like, whatever shit I'm gonna do, if I run out of metal ores at some point, I'm not getting more metal ores. One tree, 2 pixel packs, and a bed. Bam. One tree in the corner. Okay, tree in the corner. A bed. So what you're saying is, this is the tree in the corner. Plant it, right? Then you want to put a bed next to it. Or do you want the tree here and then put the bed next to it? Right? And then we have doors. Right? And then 2 pixel packs. Is this what we're talking about? Where do you want the pixel packs? I mean, technically we could put pixel packs behind the whole thing, right? Like, why skimp at that point, right? But then the problem is we can't get pips in there. That's a private bedroom. That's a private bedroom. Um, I mean, I'm not gonna say no to the tree, I guess. But like, we can't get pips in there to feed them. Like, how sweet it would be if we had like pips in there, right? For like a pet, because don't pips have like decor too? Don't pips give decor? I don't know. Probably not. Arbor trees. Yeah, plus 10 pip, right? The pip gives arbor. I mean, look at this. Look at it. This is gorgeous. This is ugly. Is ugly. Have the rooms all line up and leave the doors open. Hey, that's not a bad idea. So we'll have like we'll have a front room that is, yeah, I don't know, like 4 tiles or something. Hey, you know what? Even better idea. Are you ready for this? We'll have a nature reserve in the front row with trees in it. So we'll have a nature reserve that's trees, right? So let's say this is our nature reserve, for example, right? We're drawing it, right? Nature reserve, something like this. We have how many do we need for the what am I looking for here? Park, right? Oh, it's down here. Shit. We need 4 plants, right? So bam, watch this. 1, 2, 3, let's say 4 trees, right? And then we slap in a park sign. And then after that, we'll have like a connector room, right? Where we have our critter drop off. Because I don't think you can have a critter drop off in here, right? Alright, so then we keep all the doors open. The dupes run through here. The pips we unload here. And then the pips just fucking run around and they eat all the trees. And then we have dirt everywhere. Are you satisfied? Okay, but this is our wall right here. Can you? Okay. Alright, even better. Then we don't need that splitter thing, right? Then we'll just do it directly off of that. Alright, dupes have work to do. I throw all the wandering puffs in mine. Don't you get like slime if there's any polluted or something? Like, let's say they barf or something. Don't you get like polluted oxygen and then slime from that? Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of puffs unless they're like contained. Alright, so now we're gonna go to the left side so we can make our left side wall. Make it nice and pretty. But yeah, we're gonna use this one as like our guiding line, right? This is kind of we build on top of everything. This is gonna be our roof, right? So this is the roof line. We're gonna keep that. Got the steam turbine here, and then over here we're gonna go to the back. We're gonna keep our spine, and then once that spine is done, that's where we start with the right. So spine would be. Well, you can draw the spine in real quick over here. Once the saving's done. This is the spine, right? I think we have 4 wide. Yeah, we got 4 wide. We still need our retreats. We have like 3 units. Why are they not in here? Oh. Need to get a higher priority on this again. This is our spine, and that means this is our wall. Right? So this is our... This is the wall. Well, not this one, but this is the wall. Ooh, that's the other thing. Yeah, we could put showers in there too. Oh, but how do we design it so that we have 4 trees? And like, is it like 1 shower per nature reserve then or something? Because we have to consider the trees, right? Like, what's the size of a nature reserve? How big can we go? How big can a nature reserve be? Can it be pretty big? Oh, it can be pretty big. 120,000. Never mind. Yeah, we good. But then the piping is going to be a bitch from the showers to like the bathrooms. 120, I think it said. But I mean, like, yeah, same fucking thing, right? Like, yeah, 120. Yeah, off by 8, right? You were thinking bits. You know, you're doing your binary thing in your face right now. It's okay. I understand. I know the pains. It's hard to get away from. It's hard to get away from. Hey, we finally get to do something that's not this. How do you guys feel about that? We have 46 kilos of carbon dioxide already, and water-wise, we just hit our first ton. And we're still running off of this, right? Like, we don't even need to tap into our reserve yet. I'm excited not to do pips for a split second. I'm technically 11 cycles away, right? So the question is, can we survive of this and this and this and whatever's here for the next 11 cycles? That is, and this for the next 11 cycles. I think we can. Hey, you want some coal? Have some coal. I think you're screwed, not gonna lie. Yeah, I think we're about to run out. Like, there's so much water, it's insane. Alright, this melted, so we can do this. Like, it is mind-boggling, okay? Like, I've never, like, if you've never tried doing a run like this, it's like, you're like, I think I'm gonna run out of water. But there's so much ice and snow here, and we dug up like so little. We've maybe dug up what, like 10 tiles or something of ice or snow in the entire playthrough. And that, even that doesn't mean that it's lost, right? It's just half the mass is lost. So that's insane to me. I agree, right? But even like me, I've got 2,000 fucking hours. I've dug through ice bombs all the time. Like, I would go in and I would just go like, just mine it up, right? Like, just not caring, right? But then the day you start caring, you're just like, okay, well, maybe we won't dig this stuff up, right? Maybe we'll melt it up or something. And then you realize how much water it gives you, right? Like this biome over here. I mean, we've been using this, and that's still so much water. Like this thing down here, same thing. It's going to be at least like, 3-4 layers of water. Even this one, like, it's just, probably going to connect that. Keep this train going. I don't even know how well this is going over here. It's not really. But we've been producing oxygen off of this forever, and we still have 141 tons of rust. You suffering on your map with water? Do you have a renewable source, though? I mean, you should, right? I mean, doesn't every map supposed to come with at least, like, one water geyser? I think, like, one is guaranteed, right? I mean, otherwise, like, those maps would be, like, exactly what we're doing right now. Yep. Yeah, that's probably one of those things, right? Just dig it up, get rid of it. Just put it in a storage bin somewhere where, like, you want to melt it, and then, it'd be done. Agreed. Are we still doing anything over here? Oh, we're done. Do another 60 copper. We have 266 tons of copper still. That's insane. All right. So we're gonna get this place nice and cozy. So let's think. It's gonna be granite, right? So do we have a preference? Okay, this we're not gonna do. So let's say we have 24, right? So that's 24. Perfect. So let's say this is our room. Actually, yeah, if we put the tree there, we actually get all of the things, right? All of the branches. Oh, this is amazing. Because look at it, yeah, like we get, right? 5 branches, right? Right there, done. From our tree, right? So our tree's here, 5 branches. We get a full tree out of this. Sick. Alright, so this is what our barracks are gonna look like, or our private fancy bedrooms. Let's talk nature reserve, right? So 120. Wow, that's huge. These are huge. Where was that? Like right there? Yeah. So that's the maximum size of the nature reserve. Okay. We're not going to use that, but that's just we'll do. This is our measurement that we can use, but let's see how we can condense this, right? So tree. We're gonna have a tree here. We're gonna have a tree here, and then we need what? A shower. And then we need a shower. And what? A park sign and a critter drop off. Right? Something like that. And then we have a tree. And a tree. And a door. How does that look? What's up, Frosty? How does that look for the nature reserve style? That bedroom's gonna be the new meta. Dude, I bet it will be. We're gonna create the new meta for bedrooms. Cause it's like the tree fits perfectly over it, right? And then you just pixel pack it, and it gives you decor too. So we're trying to come up with a design for our bedroom. So we just got done trying to make our base a little more sustainable. So as you might have heard, the run we're doing is a no geyser run, so I'm not allowed to use geysers. So this one's capped. This one's capped. Like all the geysers I can't use. Like none of them. Like we have like a chlorine geyser somewhere. I don't even know what geysers I have. There's a chlorine geyser. There's like magma shit down here that we don't get to use. But yeah, so we're living off of ice, right? So we had a large ice biome here that we basically melted down with very tedious cabling and making sure everything melts. The same thing over here. We have like this basically this cooling or this heating spine that basically just still melts this ice biome. So basically just working off of the water that's on the map in the form of ice. How far can we bring this? I'd like to bring it all the way over here and then maybe let it drip. How about right there? Let it drip right there and cool off. Yeah. This seems to be melting pretty well right now. And right now we just got done with this monstrosity. And we're still going to continue this. So one of these rows up here is going to produce enough water for 8 duplicants. So this is enough water for 8 duplicants. And it's basically all automated, so it runs all the stuff up here, and then this gets processed, and we get water and polluted dirt out of it. That we're storing here right now, 14 tons already. I still haven't figured out if we want to make oxygen out of that, or water out of it, or whatever we want to do, so... Me and I decided to identify as assholes. Yeah, it's been a lot of people being assholes up in here, like in a friendly way. So when I call somebody an asshole, I don't mean that in a mean way. It's just because it's sort of like an insider joke. But yeah, so we're gonna get the power spine over here, and we're gonna start the second portion of actually getting a base set up. So this is what our bedrooms are gonna look like. And everybody wants to have trees in there because we've been doing trees, so it's gonna be a tree heavy theme, I guess. And then this is gonna be our nature reserves that each lane's gonna have. So we're gonna have to see how much we can actually get in one of these. So if we did, wait, where does we start? This is the roof, right? Question is, do we put food up top? I feel like we should put food up top. Where do we put bathrooms? Second layer? And then... or do we do the really bad thing where we do tiers? I don't like doing tiers though. Where you have like bathrooms and showers on each tier. I don't like that. I think it's just a very inefficient design. Alright, this got done. Can we actually seal this? That would be nice. We can get some more heat over here. Oh yeah, our incubator farm that we needed earlier to make all the steel. We've been using this for, I don't know how many cycles. Like forever. We needed to make a lot of lime. I could, right? That's the other option, right? So when we get to the point where we have all this extra, we could have a couple of these running just for nosh beans, for tofu. That would essentially be free food that we can get out of the trees, right? Because right now it's trees to dirt through the pips, and then dirts to mealwood, right? And I mean, right now we're running on barbecue because, I mean, we have how many critters still? We have 464 critters right now. And that's just in this room, right? Or, well, in this, it's an open room, right? So it counts critters everywhere else. So, like, this guy counts, too. But we have all these critters down here, these critters down here. These random critters down here that are just roaming for no apparent reason. There's no pips being killed here. I would never be like Frosty. I would never kill pips. Oh, oops, that pip got the kill. Never mind. Let's not look. Ethanol distillers, polluted dirt, and ethanol, petroleum generators, use ethanol and give power. Right. So yeah, so these ethanol generators can do two things, right? They can take either petroleum, which is crude oil to petroleum, or they can do ethanol. They need the same amount, but you need like 4 ethanol distilleries to feed one of these, because each one of these does 500, and this one needs 2 kilograms per second. Yeah, I watched her kill the pips. But I killed a bunch of pips yesterday. I did one of these. Like, just the sidebar, right? Because I want to kill basically like a fourth of the population. And then it got pretty nutty. I mean, it took a while for them to actually kill them all. Did we get more seeds? Yeah, we did. Why is this not happening, though? Can you guys not get in here or something? Oh, it's just low air, and I guess they're busy with other stuff. Not sure what. Should probably go to max speed unless the frame rate drops. But yeah, we've been stable on food with pickled meal and barbecue. And we don't even have like an infinite fridge, right? Like, we're literally just running these 2 rando refrigerators. Like, we don't even have infinite storage, like deep freeze storage, so. Oh, you found my Discord. Gotcha. Hail Hydra, that's right. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, I did not want to set up a Hydra, right? Because the problem with the Hydra is, you pump as much water in as you want, right? And if you pump in as much water as you want, then you don't really control the amount of water you use, right? That's why in the spawn that we set up at fucking cycle, I think 30 or something like that. Like, this has been running, like, look, there's still damage from like 5 million years ago. Um, but this has been running forever. Right, but I know exactly it's using 2 kilograms per second, right? That's the maximum I'm using, so I have very good control over how much is being used. That's why I'm like, I like hydras. Like, if I have infinite water, I go hydra, absolutely. Give me all the hydrogen, give me all the water forever. But yeah, if I don't, then no. If I'm trying to control, then we gotta control. We got a bunch of bleach stone in here. How did that happen? That's a bummer. I should also probably take like a fireballs out this, because I probably didn't, you know. I mean, the liquefiables I'm not too worried about, but I'm not going to be able to get it to a well I know. Just let it off, guys. Alright, so we need to... Yeah, I guess we're going to need to spend some time out here real quick. Trim this down. Because I'd like to close this up, right? So it'll look something like this. I'd like to do it without losing oxygen, because oxygen means that's water lost. So we're going to trim this off a little bit so we can have access to it. What's the difference between max health and 1 HP nothing? I don't get it. You pretty much net 1k power and lots of water and polluter from ethanol to solar transfer. Yeah. I'm glad you guys are handling this. Yeah, so like these petroleum generators produce a crap ton of energy. So each one of these produces 2,000. And then the ethanol distilleries are 240 each. So this is about, what is it, 960 for these 4? 960 for these 4, right? And then you have a couple of sweepers that are basically doing other things. And that's pretty much it. So you have a net positive out of this. If you're feeding it out of petroleum and you have the, what is it called? Not the centrifuge, it's the petroleum generator, right? Not the petroleum generator, the one that makes it, that makes the petroleum, right? If you're running that in front of it, then you might be the oil refinery, right? Then you might be negative or close to negative. It's a little tricky, but with trees, like these ones get harvested by, you know, by dupes, and then we pick up the lumber. The lumber gets brought up, it gets auto distributed between these, and that's pretty much it. So we are way positive on this, right? And we're producing shitload of carbon dioxide that, you know, we just don't do anything with. But we're running these not for power, we're running these purely for water. So there's no automation on these. Like, I'm not turning these off if I have enough water, or like if my batteries are full. But I'm literally just running them. I'm just running them just to get the water. Because the water is what we need for survivability on this planet. Even though we still have a crap ton of water. And I'm not picking up dupe because, you know, we are at 17, which is technically 1 over what we can handle. But we also have some, kind of like how you do, we have the rusty oxidizers running. I saw that in your base earlier. We're actually using these, once again, for twofold, right? To make oxygen, as well as melting this biome down, right? So we're melting this biome down by the heat that they're generating. And then eventually I'm going to move these to over here, where the other ice biome is. And then we're going to start melting this too. So we're producing oxygen, iron, and basically water by melting this down.